Hey friends, welcome back to Storytime with Mr. L. And today I want to talk about Andrew Clements' book, The Frindle Files. Lately I've been in a bit of a reading rut. I've been having a hard time getting into books, and I actually abandoned a book recently after trying to read it for like a month, because you have to abandon a book sometimes, and I don't love it, but sometimes you have to. And I picked up The Frindle Files because I think millions of other people, loved reading the first book, Frindle, almost 30 years ago. And I was really curious to find out what would happen in a sequel that is 30 years in the making in the Frindle Files. And what we get is Josh. And Josh is a sixth grade student, a normal sixth grade student, who finds a Frindle in the junk drawer of his house. And he asks his mom about it. And she tells him this story about how the original Frindle, the word was invented by a middle school student, and it was all the rage for a few years, and everybody wanted a Frindle and had a Frindle, and how it caught on at schools across the United States. Well, Josh and his best friend Vanessa discover something about one of their teachers, their language arts teacher, their sixth grade teacher, Mr. N. And the discovery and the connection to the Frindle really makes makes it hard for him to decide what to do, to follow his heart, to follow his head. And so it's like this giant mystery of things that he's trying to solve with Vanessa, and at the same time he's trying to push the boundaries of his class like lots of middle schoolers do, and get things done to help the students in his class. And so we've got this mystery of this Frindle mystery. And we also have this ebook that they've been using that is pirated, and their desire to get this ebook shut down as a class and as a group of students, and with the help of their sixth grade teacher, Mr. N. And there's all these different things coming together. And then what happens with Frindle, and what are the Frindle Files? And it's just such a great story. And what's interesting is this came out in 2024, and Andrew Clements actually passed away in 2019, and this book was found in an almost finished fashion. And so it was wrapped up, and it's illustrated by Brian Selznick, who did the cover of the first book, Frindle, almost 30 years ago. And there's just so much to it, and it's just so complex, and I was so excited to pick it up, and it was one of those books I couldn't put down, and I just wanted to keep reading, and I wanted to find out what would happen next. And I'm hoping that this got me out of my reading rut, because this is just fun. And if you're looking for a book that's fun and a great story, The Frindle Files by Andrew Clements is the story for you. So happy reading, friends. Bye.